Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is a review for American Horror Story, Delicate Season 12, Episode 5, Preach. Now this is wrapping it on up. I don't know why we need to come back for a part 2 and what we finna do in part 2. Maybe in part 2 we gonna get more spiders. Because, I mean, they love to lead with one thing in the visuals and in the art and all of that. And then when we get to watching, it's like, well, what this got to do with spiders? Well, what this got to do with spiders? Get to it. Damn, it's just dragging for me. It really is dragging. I'm trying. American Horror Stories will return this week. And I don't know if I'm gonna review it. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if it's good. Yes. If not, then we might just watch. Anyway, let's get into this part 1 finale. So we're in Manhattan. It's 1987. Nurses are wheeling this pregnant lady back to Dr. Kevorkian. And she's an immigrant, so she doesn't really understand what's about to happen. The witches come in and they all holding her down while she delivers that baby. Back in the Hamptons in 2023, Dex and his mom, they're walking the beach. She wants him to testify, of course, against his daddy. And he's like, testify to what? And she's like, to what you saw. And he's like, but I ain't seen nothing. For his vantage point is, that's my daddy. He was a good daddy. I don't know what he did as a husband. I don't know how good of a spouse he was to you, but he was a great father to me. So I just don't know what you want me to say. And she says, okay, well then just testify as a character witness. And he's uncomfortable getting involved, of course. His mother, she ain't letting this go. You know, so with or without him, she going down there to the courthouse. He brushes off, you know, all of her allegations against Dad. And he say he finna go home to Anna. When Anna gets to work, she runs into that girl, that young girl, you know, that young tender who keep making her little old lady digs. Anna, I'm sorry, y'all. Something is really in my eye. I feel like it's an eyelash. Anyway, the girl who keep making her little old lady digs, she got Anna holding this box of donuts, danishes, whatever it is, and she was bringing them in there to share with Siobhan. And the girl's like, oh my god, I love these, may I? And then reaches before Anna could answer, takes one out. She's like, you know what, I want to stay a sample size, and go put it back. Anna just stood there. Anna don't know what to do because, girl, please. Siobhan is on a call when she gets in there. And Anna walk in there. She got questions like, what is this girl doing here? Like, what? She she one of us now? And Siobhan, of course, is like, girl, watch your step. I can represent whoever I want to represent. Ain't nothing in our contracts and nothing in the writing says that, you know, there can't be any competition. And so she's shutting down all them questions. Don't be questioning me, you know. Yeah, I got other clients, and what about it? Siobhan is being a bitch, and it's kind of like out of nowhere. Anna, of course, she's thrown for a loop. And, you know, before she, you know, leaves the office or whatever, Siobhan is like, here goes some more of these B12 vials. We don't know what's in it, but here goes some more. Here go another case. Go ahead and get to it. Of course, Anna, soon as she get outside, she taking it. She's stupid. When she get out there, she see Miss Preacher standing across the street. Of course, Anna almost get hit by a car, train, whatever it is, driving by. Because she's stepping off the curb without looking. Miss Preacher, of course, is gone as soon as the cars pass. When she gets home, security, what's his name? Kamal. He's like, Can you please sign this for my wife? He has a Vogue magazine. He says his wife is a big fan. And she's like, I didn't know he was married. I don't know why I don't know why we like made note of that. Was he supposed to not be married? Like, I don't know why that was like, oh, you're married. I don't know. Anyway, but she goes into the kitchen for something to write with, and she's rummaging. She starts hearing them whispers again. She opens the refrigerator, and this time the whole fridge is full of ice cream, full of Ben and Jerry's. She's rummaging through the drawer. She sees this picture of Dex and Adeline and the friends, and she's standing there picking at her face again. Then we see Dex's mother. She's out on a stroll. She's pleased with herself, after going into court and testifying against her husband. And all of a sudden she starts having this like psychotic episode. Like, she sees the witches, and it's it's pretty, it's got her shook. Miss Preacher comes out of nowhere, and she's like, girl, I'm so glad I found you. We need to talk. So they sit down. Miss Preacher tells her about her past. She was in the fashion industry, in the fashion world. And she had a one-night stand, and she wanted to get rid of the baby, but she ran into this lady who was like, girl, I'll help you out with this if you just give me the baby. Like, you can have whatever it is you want. What is it that you want? Of course, she wanted to be, somebody in the fashion world. And so she sold the baby off. She let the lady take the baby, and she sold her patent to a bag that she was holding. She sold it to Marc Jacobs, and so she gets coin off that. She's been living off that for the rest of her days. But she gave that baby up, and she's like, she don't know what happened to the baby or anything like that. And she's also saying all that to say, get your daughter-in-law up out of there. Don't let them folks fool around with her. Get her out of there. They've been coming for your family a long time. She says that they're angry at Dex. He was one of their biggest assets, and he and Adeline was not supposed to fall in love. So that's what they done did. I feel like Adeline must have been a part of it. Because this lady, this artist, that's Adeline. Hands down. We're not even finna play that game. Moving on. Anna and Dex, they're at the office, at the doctor's office. And she says she's been feeling some pain. Oh, no, I feel like she's at home. Either way, the doctor around there, Dr. Kevorkian's around there. And she says that she's feeling pain and pressure in her ribs. And he says it's normal in the third trimester. She's like, I'm only in the second trimester. Like, so shit shouldn't be shifting like that. He's like, oh, maybe it's a big baby. But y'all would have caught that. Y'all would have caught that a long time ago. Y'all playing in her face. And of course, she ain't streetwise. The doctor, he gonna suggest baths and yoga for her pain. She like, that's it? That's it, girl? You really can't take much. So I don't know if you expecting to just be able to take a whole bunch of pills, but girl, no. Get in the bath. Get in a hot bath. That's what they told me when I knew I was having contractions. Go take a hot shower. Girl, I'm coming in there. I'm coming in there. This pain ain't going away. I'm up in the middle of the night. It's contractions, girl. I'm coming in. And good thing I did, because as soon as I got there and sat my ass down, my water broke. People just be... You supposed to be the triage. You supposed to know what's up. Gonna just send me back to bed with some Tylenol in a bath. If you don't get the people ready because I'm coming in here to deliver. Anyway. He also tells her that she can't travel. She's been nominated for a Golden Globe. Well, girl, Golden Globe or baby. So it is what it is. Sorry, girl. The doctor leaves, and Anna asks Dex to invite the artist formerly known. Hold on, husband calling. So when the doctor leaves, she asked Dex to call to send a message to the artist formerly known as Adeline so she can come over. She needs to have a girl night. I'm like, you don't even know that girl. Anyway, Anna, she goes to her little Pilates therapy situation. And when she's in the shower, she's running her fingers through her hair again. And of course, it's coming out in clumps. She also starts hallucinating. She sees this goat in the shower. Like, she really, I don't know what's going on. When she gets out the shower, that doll is in the middle of the floor. The doll is also missing patches of hair. Girl, somebody doing voodoo on you. Somebody done did some root work on you. Anyway, Nicolette, she's walking Anna through, you know, the itinerary for dinner and everything, and what's gonna happen when the lady gets here. She got everything set up. And of course, the artist formerly known as Adeline, she early. Nicolette, she look at her like she's seen a ghost. She knows her. And it's obvious. But she tries to pretend like it was her first time meeting her. No, you know that lady. Anna, she takes she takes homegirl into the other room. What's her name? Sonia Adeline Sonia. She done brought gifts for the baby, and she starts mentioning Anna's personal business because Dex done told her everything. And Anna admits that, you know, well, yeah, girl, I did. I had a stalker and all. I actually thought it was you, girl. I actually thought you was around here living foul. And she tells her about the woman with the green shoes. She was like, because that girl had on them green shoes that you was wearing. I just was trying to put my two and two together. The girl is like, green shoes? I'd never wear green. Girl, you lying. That was you. We saw you twice in them shoes. Your lying ass. Siobhan, she having dinner with that director that she got this partnership situation with, that she's sleeping with. Now they on a date, but she on her phone the entire time. He actually trying to engage with her. She's like, we don't do that. Girl, why you even there? You giving this man your ass to kiss like you not laying down with him. So you laying up. So you don't have the upper hand in it. You don't have the upper hand in this because you still laying up with him. You know, like you ain't got him by the balls and nothing like that. You laying up with him. I just don't, girl, you still sleeping with him. Anyway, she having dinner with him, and he wants to know, like, he got questions, you know, about this film that he got his name on. He like, who wrote the film? You know, like, because it's doing so well. Who wrote it? He's just a director. Who wrote it? All this ghost writing shit. Who wrote it? He want to know what's going on. He like, who are you? You don't even know you had made a deal with the devil. Miss Illuminati herself. Anyway, Anna, Dex, and that girl, they having dinner. And homegirl sharing her life story. And Anna, she's, you know, I don't know, she got this weird look on her face. She's just giving weird looks like she might know something that Anna doesn't. And I don't know. Sonia Adeline is weird. Anna, you know, once dinner is over, she's walking the girl to the car, and on the way there, she shows her that picture she found, and she's looking at it. She's like, do you know her? She was like, oh no, yeah, cause she looked just like you. She's like, yeah, I mean, we resemble, but not really. She has eyebrows, I don't. You know, she's a blonde, I'm not. Girl, you can shave your eyebrows off, and you can color your hair. Don't play with me. And you can put your little septum piercing right there. But you are her, and she is you. Anyway, on the way out, she gonna kiss Anna all on the cheek, and let me know if you need any help. I got your back. Girl, get out. Get out, cause you Adeline, and you playing. Anna, she confronts Nicolette. You know. You looked at how you was looking at her. You know her. What's the history behind that? And she was like, no, she just looked like somebody I knew. And Anna mentions the name Adeline and Nicolette. She's like, doesn't ring a bell. Girl, you lying. You lying. Anna, she's about to excuse herself, you know, but she notices Nicolette is opening her gift. And she gonna say, oh, I'm sorry, I just couldn't resist. Like, basically, get over it. Like, my bad. Yeah, I opened your gift, and I couldn't help it. Kamal, he takes Anna to physical therapy, and she, you know, she's telling her that this is internal therapy more than, you know, physical therapy. And so she's going to need to undress from the waist down. She's like, girl, we won't be doing that. Of course, she's persuaded, and she brings Anna a consent form. Everybody always bring her something to sign, and she doesn't read it on the spot. And then the lady just starts, she proceeds, to basically finger her, got her hands all up in her cooch. And she digging in that lady vagina, talking about oh, just 1 minute, just 1 second. Oh, hold on. Because Anna is like, girl, this hurts. Please stop. Please, can you stop? And the lady, finally stops, but she will not. At the first, please, ma'am, that's enough. You were supposed to take your hands out of that lady's vagina. But just a minute, just a second. Girl, what are you doing? Anyway, when she gets home, she hears a noise, of course, that sends her to the basement. She's stopped by Dex, though, and she tells him that lady that you hired molested me. And he laughed at her. And now he in the mood. Now he got an attitude. He feels like, she feels like nothing she says that he don't take it seriously. And he don't. He really thinks that she's been making it all up. Like at this point, just admit to that. Anna just thanks him for his honesty, and she going on upstairs. She goes and gets her dolls. There's 2 of them, the little dolls that look like her, and she go and watch the Golden Globes in the basement with the raccoon in the bassinet. She don't win in her category. And she starts coughing up what looks like shards of glass, like a microchip. I don't know what it was, but she coughing stuff up. And she starts hearing that whispering again, and it's leading her to that trap door. Then she can hear laughing, and there's this camera up in the thing, like moving while she's moving, so somebody's watching her. She gets a call from Siobhan, and Siobhan asks her if she wants an Oscar more than she wants a baby. And, what is she willing to do? Is she willing to do whatever she says to get it? And Anna says yes. And so Siobhan says, good, I'll call you in the morning. She gets snatched up the moment she hang up that phone. And then wakes up in her bed. And when she wakes up, she checks her phone. And she sees that the girl that won done died in a freak accident, done been decapitated and everything. And then out of nowhere, her phone rings. And Siobhan is the first one calling. So we already know she set that up. So and she gonna ask first, do you want the baby or you want the Oscars? And so she said she want the Oscars. Okay, they had to get rid of her baby. Siobhan is a witch. She a witch right along the rest of them 2 witches, the rest of them other witches. All 3 of them. It's a coven. Anyway, we'll be back when we return for part 2. So I'll see you then. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.